again at the CHI Health Center as the 8th-ranked Creighton Blue Jays go to work against the 2-0 Iowa Hawkeyes. And welcome courtside, everybody, in a packed house in Omaha alongside Nick Baugh. I'm Kevin Kugler, and if you are someone who loves offensive basketball, I've got good news for you. Two of the best offenses in the country.
Absolutely. You got two of the best offensive coaches in the country, and Greg McDermott and Fran McCaffrey. Both these teams, they play fast and they play with freedom, but they also play with intelligence. I think transition defense is going to be at a premium both sides. I can't wait for this one to get started.
Yeah, this is going to be a ton of fun. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. They're sponsored by Jeep. There's only one, and if you're looking at one matchup, Tony Perkins of Iowa trying to defend Trey Alexander, the prolific scorer for the Blue Jays.
I think that is the marquee matchup. Perkins needs to play well, both offensively and defensively, but in particular on the defensive end, slowing down Trey Alexander, who is off to a amazing start scoring the basketball for the Blue Jays.
It may be 9:15 local time on a Tuesday night, but it is loud inside the CHI Health Center in Omaha, and we're ready for Gavitt game number 3 on this Tuesday night on FS1. Thrilled to have you with us as Creighton controls the tip, and Stephen Ashworth, the transfer point guard, will bring it up against Asante Bowen. Shireman will work inside. Kalkbrenner going to work early against Ben Krikke. And Kalkbrenner and Krikke battling, and a foul on the Valpo transfer, Ben Krikke, his first.
That little 10, 12-foot runner is going to be there for multiple Hawkeyes.
Alexander against Perkins. That's the matchup Nick's keeping an eye on all night. There's Shireman, 12 to shoot. Krikke with one foul early. Shireman going past him to the rim.
Wow, is that crafty.
Connect, and Alexander for Creighton to start it up. Quick push to Shireman for the 3 in the corner.
That's how fast it can happen both ways. Supreme confidence.
Big Ten has a lot of guys like that. We
Yes.
saw one last night in Lincoln in Keisei Tominaga. Shireman's one of those guys in the Big East who can shoot from anywhere, and here we go. What was it? Krikke the trailer, working on Kalkbrenner. Fran McCaffrey wanted a whistle there, didn't get it. A head cut to Alexander. Baseline drive, and the spin for Trey Alexander.
That's where he's dangerous. He can a little bit, but that's an amazing screen, and you just see Sanford does not need a lot of time to get it up.
Alexander inside, got Perkins in the air. He wanted the and one. He'll settle for 2 in this game, but there's more to this game than basketball. You see that Fran McCaffrey, Greg McDermott, great friends by the way, are wearing similar quarter zips, each one with Mike Molstead Motors on the sleeve. Who's Mike Molstead? He's a great friend of both Fran McCaffrey and Greg McDermott. He, for different reasons. Fran's son, Patrick, played with Mike's son, Jackson, growing up in Iowa. He was Coach Mac's car dealer when Mac was coaching at UNI. Both were there at a similar time. Mike played football, and Mac was playing basketball. Mike Molstead and his wife, Paula, and their family have been battling cancer for nearly a quarter of a century. He's got a car dealership in Charles City, Iowa, well-known and a terrific guy, dear friend to both of these men. And obviously, if you know anything about the story of Fran McCaffrey, Greg McDermott, you know their commitment to fighting cancer has been long. For many, many, many years, it's impacted both of their families in a very direct way over the years. And they wanted to take tonight to honor their friend Mike Molstead, who continues to fight, who continues to battle for decades against cancer. To be there for his family, he and his wife Paula, and anybody who's dealt with cancer in their family, it is a fight with the family. The family does the fight together. And Mike and Paula and their kids have been battling for years. And these two coaches tonight wanted to take this opportunity for a tip of the cap to Mike, to let him know that they're thinking about him, they're praying for him, they're battling for him in their minds and in their hearts. He has been a warrior as the two-hand stuffer. What a start for the Hawkeyes on the road. Isaac Trout off the bench going to work for Creighton. Shireman drives inside, count the bucket, and a foul.
taking care of the ball.
Josh Dix a little strong from the foul line. Alexander looking to push. A little Euro step to the rim, and that's what Trey Alexander can do in the open floor. Alexander has to back this one out and reset. 12 to shoot. Gives Kalkbrenner on the run. Count the bucket, and another and one opportunity for the Blue Jays. Jays looking to tie with a 2, grab the lead again with a 3. Trey Alexander against Dix. Farabello for the lead. Count it, and the foul. Second foul on Peyton Sanford.
This is called filling the area that the drive went. So Trey Alexander came on that lane line. Sometimes you got to fill behind where the offensive player is penetrating. That's not an easy shot. If the trust level's there to throw Sanford back out there in this first half.
Jays have hit 4 of their last 5 shots. And a travel. $7-0 Creighton run in 33 seconds. King lost the dribble, and Ashworth will start it the other way. Here's Farabello, open 3. It is Shireman pushing off the miss to Miller. The skip to Ashworth. Dembele late to get out, but Ashworth couldn't connect. There's King, offensive rebound and putback, and the Jays on top.
Frederick King has really done a nice job getting offensive rebounds.
Inside and back out to Perkins. Shot clock at 12. Tricky the screen. Perkins weaving against King. No. Fran McCaffrey wanted a call. Didn't get it. Ashworth will start it up for the Blue Jays to Shireman. Open Miller. 3 in the corner. Pinballs out. King battling. Got the rebound. Put it up. No. Miller clears the board. And a foul is going to be called. Bowen wanted the jump.
McCaffrey at 6'9". That's an easy one for him to rise up and curl into a jumper for.
Shireman the handoff to Alexander. On the way to the rim. He just bullied his way to the bucket.
Those strides at the end that can disrupt the timing of the defense as you're getting to that apex of your jump to contest.
Hawks have made Alexander work tonight, though. 8 points, but 10 shots to get there as Farabello driving inside for 2. And out, folks.
What a perfectly timed spin as King was leaning on him, and you spin off him.
Skip to Trout. That's a 3, and we're tied at 41.
That's what he can do. Foul now. Shireman has to stay attached to Peyton Sanford here.
2.9 before halftime. Bowen trying to lob it inside, taken away by Doetzler. Half-court heave off the back iron, and we're tied at 43 at halftime. 13 lead changes, 7 ties, and we're right back to where we started. Dead even, this time at 43. Chief Halftime Show coming up. Mike Hill and Casey Jacobson in our studios when we return on FS1.
This guy right here has got to get going. Stephen Ashworth, Utah State transfer, big-time shooter. Really just was not in a good rhythm in that first half. Need better production from your point guard if you're the Blue Jays.
Iowa 9 of 17 on 2-pointers outside the paint. A lot of that is Cricky, and there's the first dunk of the night for Ryan Kalkbrenner.
Here it is, same play, other side.
Caffrey back to Perkins this time, and Perkins to the rim, and Kalkbrenner with a rejection. Ashworth on the push, bouncing it to Miller. Turned down the 2 and takes the 3 for Shireman.
It was an audible gasp from the crowd as Miller turned down the layup.
Rebound, Jays on the run. Ashworth 0 for 4 from the floor tonight. He'll hand it off to Alexander.
Two three-point opportunities, and Ashworth could have caught the ball cleanly.
Alexander, open look. 3 falls. And the Blue Jays with their largest lead of the night at 6. response. Sanford broke down Shireman. That three wouldn't go. Got a good look. Ahead, Kalkbrenner running the floor. 8-point Blue Jay lead. Timeout, Iowa. High for Ben Krikke. His career high, incidentally, is 34. Tipped into the backcourt. McCaffrey got popped in the jaw in the scramble.
Good deflection from McCaffrey because Kalkbrenner was going to have a high-low opportunity for a basket.
Miller got an open look. Good screen from Alexander, and Miller took advantage.
Miller did a good job.
10 of 15. He's got 22 points.
And again, we're a broken record, but they're all 15-foot jumpers. And this is an amazing performance from Ben Krikke.
Boy, is he going to cause trouble for some bigs in the Big Ten as Trout rains down another three. This is what the Jays can do to you. 10-point lead for the first time tonight. And Krikke couldn't get the roll this time. Alexander looking to push. Long pass ahead. Kalkbrenner running the floor with the flush.
Well, how about the Jays out and running? That's 2 baskets just running the floor for the big.
For the leading scorer in the Missouri Valley Conference a year ago.
This is impressive.
Kalkbrenner back cut. Alexander for 2.
Perfect execution. Set. Trey Alexander tries to shortcut a staggered screen, and Perkins, who hasn't shot it great, makes him pay.
King inside. McCaffrey. And you're going to count that bucket. And a chance at an and one as McCaffrey commits the personal foul. Iowa hanging around, down 7. Trailed by as much as 12 just a couple of moments ago.
Need the best version of Tony Perkins for the final 13 minutes if Iowa's going to win this game. He's experienced. He's been through it.
Shire to the rim for 2. 16.
A lot of contact there. That could have been a 3-point play. You got some tired guys on the floor
just
right now.
Just thinking the same thing, Nick. Trey Alexander looks like he just climbed a mountain. King to the rim for the flush. Drop. Alexander to push and to in for the hammer. Shireman. Stop. He'll back it out. Alexander. First double-double of his career, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Deep 3, Shireman. Off the front of the rim, King, count it, and the foul. Bounce. He doesn't need rebounds, he needs assists. 3 away from Creighton's 4th ever triple-double. Shireman. Back out to Alexander. To work. Breaking down Dembele. And the 2. Oh, Dembele. Here's Alexander. 3 assists away from the triple-double. Farabello trying to give him 1. 2 assists away. Farabello with his 3rd 3. He's got 12. Alexander not looking for the assist here, but he finds Miller in the corner. Can't hit the 3. Kalkbrenner offensive rebound. Ashworth. Back out to Alexander. To the rim. Easy 2.
That'd be a lob here opportunity to Kalkbrenner. Perkins doing a good job kind of sandwiching behind.
5 to shoot. There's that lob. Kalkbrenner and all kinds of traffic, and a foul is called. Lob in the corner. Sanford, 3. He wanted a contact foul, didn't get it. The rebound to Miller. Long pass ahead to Farabello.
Good catch.
And a foul given by Sanford. His 4th, team's 9th, and Farabello to the line for the 1-1, and for Francisco Farabello, it'll be just his second attempt of the year. His first was earlier tonight. He hit that one.
Yes, he did.
One more to go. Still two-possession game. Second free throw coming for Farabello here in a big one.
He has been really good off the bench for Greg McDermott.
And he hits two giant free throws. 91.
Crowded him on the three-point line, forced a tough three.
And McCaffrey with a miss. First of the night at the line. That will not happen much during the course of the year. Just his second miss of the season. And he gets to the line a lot. Missed both, and Shireman the rebound. In a 7-point game, Iowa fouls, and the Blue Jays can ice it at the line. Perkins will win this, Nick, without hitting a field goal over the last 6.5 minutes of this game. And
despite all that, Creighton's got 92 points.
And Creighton will end with 92 points. A 92-84 win for the Creighton Blue Jays. What a battle tonight in Omaha. And the Jays come out on top, remain unbeaten, handing the Hawkeyes their first loss of the year.
Trey Alexander was the best player on the floor. 23 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 dime away from a triple-double. But don't forget about the Blue Jay bench. Frederick King, Francisco Farabello, 32 bench points for the Blue Jays. Total team effort for Creighton. I left impressed with Iowa, too. I thought they really showed themselves well. Fran McCaffrey's crew got nothing to hang their head about, but a heck of a performance from Creighton and the Big East here with this Gavitt Games.
The first real test of the season for both teams, and a lot to take away from this one for both the Blue Jays and the Hawkeyes. 92-84. Creighton victorious tonight in Omaha. That'll do it from Omaha, Nebraska. Once again, the final score, Creighton 92, Iowa 84. For Nick Baugh and our entire FS1 crew, I'm Kevin Kugler saying so long. You've been watching College Hoops on FS1.